Qliphoth Hunter is the topic, and if you don't know what it does, go look it up. Because if anybody else is like me, that's all they do when they hear a YouTuber talk about a card. They don't really listen to the YouTuber tell the effect. Anyways, it's the crazy triple tribute monster that isn't affected by monsters with a lower level or rank than it. It's level 10, so it means pretty much everything. And it's immune to spell trap effects. 3,000 attack. Your opponent has to send a card they control from their hand to the graveyard once a turn. And if you put every special summon monster loses 500 attack. So things probably gonna live. Now a lot of people are saying this card's so broken. This card is amazing. And yes, that's true. The card has a big fatal weakness, and that is it's weak to Chimera Tech. It's a machine, so if you special summon Cyber Dragon, you can send Cyber Dragon and it to the graveyard, and boom, you'll make Chimera Attack, and they're -1, except it's a tribute monster, so they're probably -3. But Qliphoth Search, they got the pendulum guy that wants to turn pay 800 life points out of Qliphoth to your hand. Now there's some other things that can get rid of this, namely Star Eater. It's Star Eater if you're playing Light Swords, the Dragon Ruler Baron anyways, well, even regular Light Swords if you're running Diablos. It's really easy to make. The fact of lowering 500 attack won't affect Star Eater because nothing can be activated with Star Eater's Synchro Summoned. And if you have Skill Drain out before this thing comes on the field, Skill Drain will negate its effect, and you're golden, golden, I don't know what I'm talking about. This card, though, is really good. And Qliphoth, I think... I don't know how good this card's going to be to run in Qliphoth, because as great as it is, you still have to tribute 3 monsters, so if somebody flips over Solemn Warning, or, you know, the new card Solemn Advice, it's like you put in this huge investment, and granted, yeah, it wasn't that bad because it's a Search Pendulum deck, but you know, that's not, you're not going to be saying that in game 2 or 3 if somebody has the actual sides for you. Especially, you know, the Cyber Dragon thing where you go minus. The last thing you need is to get a successful attack or two, you know, bring us some other Qliphoths, and then for them to drop Cyber Dragon and have a 3000k monster on you. A lot of people are going to say, oh, well, you know, Cyber Dragon is not realistic to side, especially since you have to give up a extra space for Chimera Tech. Well, a lot of decks, like Light Swords, don't really care about their extra deck too much. And that's a big problem for you, because that means it's a really easy side for them. And the only reason people aren't siding against Geargia is that Geargia, you know, it's a lot easier for them to go into different rank 4s. Whereas Qliphoth, yeah, they can go into rank 4s and stuff, but they're so strong. Like, the Geargias are all wimps. The Qliphoths, they actually have the attack power where they kind of prefer to stay on the field by themselves. They also kind of get more effects if they get tributed, so it's, again, you have a high attack monster that gets effect when it's tributed. You're probably going to want to leave that monster on the field rather than make an Xyz with it, so you don't go minus. You know, the deck has some other weaknesses as itself, but right now I'm just talking about the Hunter itself. You know, Qliphoth, I faced against them, and when I flipped over a mistake, it was all over. It was done. They really couldn't do very much, because it's such a pendulum-based deck, you know, they can't really run very much back row. The point is, you know, a Hunter is, it's a really good card. It's still good, I'm not taking anything away from Hunter, but if the deck ever got too good, there are counters to it. The other counter is obviously Evil Swarm. You know, this deck, their effects of, if they're Pendulum Summon, they turn from 6 to level 4. But that's not going to happen if they can't hit the field at all. And that's where Evil Swarm shines, is that they won't be able to. And you're going to say, oh, well, you know, I could just side in Xyz Encore. Yeah, but they could just side in Cyber Dragon or Mistake. So it's a two-way street there. I would probably give it more to the Evil Swarm player because they have Kirkion, and Kirkion's a jerk. So, those are my thoughts, and I'll talk to you guys later.